Darn it, you guys. Hey, you guys. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all know I'm coming on the camera, y'all. Don't worry. Your girl is coming on the camera. But you guys, like, I am so mad because, girl, I thought that I put I think I thought I meant to put 145 or something like that, but I put 115. But it is what it is. I'm here now because I do not want to plan a live and then either be late or not at all. I don't want to do that. I don't like doing that. So in situations like this, honey, I just go ahead and push through. You feel me? I just go ahead and push through. That's all. Just go on and push through. That's what I do in situations like this. Now y'all hold on now and bear with your girl because I you know how like you planning something, but especially when you have children in the house and stuff like that. Like I literally, I literally needed about 20 more minutes, and I would have been straight. Like maybe 20, 50, maybe 20 to 30 more minutes. But it is what it is. I'm thinking right now how I can solve this problem. Hey, girl. Shantae, have you been seeing the things, girl? Hold on, honey. I'm coming. Hold on, y'all. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm trying to think what I can do because I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and put on something now, like put a video on now because, honey, I don't like that late stuff. I don't like that. Your girl don't like that. I don't. Even though I have been before, I really don't like, being late. I don't like that. I really, really don't. Hold on, I'm putting on my headphones and stuff. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. And I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope y'all having a great well, it was morning, honey, but now we in the afternoon and I hope it's going great for y'all. It's going great for me. Let me run and get my notebook and my bar stool, honey. And the reason why I'm kind of stressing about it is because I was gonna try to go live for a long time. I was gonna try to do a long one, man. I really was. I was gonna try to be live for a minute, like I really was, honey. I really, really was, honey. Let me take this off. See, I was gonna try to be live for a minute, y'all. I really was. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, y'all. I really am. I know y'all like, we know you really was and you really are. We know that. But I have to stress it. Let me clean these glasses. Y'all know your girl been trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna solve the little problem that, you know, almost made me not go live at all right before I hit that 1,000 mark. And I'm glad that I had y'all to encourage me to keep going and to push through. And that's what I have been doing. And I'm happy about it. I really am. But however, there have been some things going on. It's gonna be one of them today. Yep, sure is. Sure is. I've been seeing too much from me seeing something's going on with Carlissa and Andre. I even heard something about Zeus and Blue having set that up for them. Um, I wanted to talk about that. That's what I was gonna bring up at first. But then I see this live where I'm setting up my sound while I do this. So at any point, if y'all can't hear me anymore, I need y'all to let me know, okay? Because I'm about to set up my sound because I'm gonna try to do two things at once. So While I'm talking, if y'all can't hear me, y'all already know. Put a 2 in the chat, girl. Yes, yes, ma'am. It's been a hot mess, girl. It has. Like I said, at any point, if y'all cannot see me, well, not see me, but if y'all cannot hear me at any point, please make sure where my phone at, because I know it's gonna click onto my phone if I don't go ahead and yeah, I need to go ahead and turn my Bluetooth off my phone and stuff. Um, I see you, sis. I'm gonna Soraya, I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna hit you back as soon as I'm done, sis. I'm gonna hit you back as soon as I'm done. Well, I am glad that I did go ahead and push through and start now because it's already about to be 1:30. So I'm glad that I am starting now. I'm gonna go as long as I can, y'all. Uh, I wanted to do 4 hours today, but it might have to be tomorrow. It might have to be tomorrow. But I do know I will say this. Today we're gonna start with the current events today. All right. Today we're gonna start with the current events because there's a lot of stuff that I need to break down pertaining to that. So we are most definitely gonna start with the current events today. We absolutely are, honey. We absolutely are. Let me turn it on. We absolutely are gonna start off with the current events, baby. I'm turning on the Bluetooth, y'all. We absolutely are. And then I'm gonna put my phone up on my it's called a pistol tripod. So if y'all hear me, well, I can't even say that on YouTube, even though I'm not talking about an actual weapon. I'm talking about my tripod. I learned to have my phone hooked up in it, so that way it's like right there. It's already right there. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I've been seeing all this mess because that's what it is. Hello, it's mess. Okay, battery full on my headphones. Now go ahead and okay, boom. I'm in there in the game with that. I'm in the game with this. All right, boom. So let me go ahead and pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. So that way I can see y'all comments even when I get off of the screen. Y'all, can y'all believe the girl trying to use Sarah Jakes? She trying to use Sarah Jakes now for clout. And not even clout protection. Oh, we're gonna get into the things, honey. We're gonna get into it. And I'm unafraid, unapologetic, and I'm unsatisfied with what I have been seeing. I'm unafraid, unapologetic, unsatisfied, unwavering. You understand? I'm I'm all of the things. I'm serious, y'all. It don't make sense. And y'all know that I'm a girl who have made some mistakes in my life. And that's why I'm even harder. And that's why I'm even harder on her in this situation because I know what it's like to go through some things. I know what it's like when it's time to okay, it's you need to put your children first, your child first, no matter what, especially y'all can y'all hear me good? Is this looking like everything going okay, perfect. Everything good when it comes to that. Okay, boom. Okay, volume good, volume on 100. All right, I'm back in the comments. So, where are we at? How many minutes are we into the video? All right, we right at 10 minutes. The video is starting at 10 minutes. If somebody could put that in the chat or in the comments after this video, the video starts at 10 minutes. All right, and the intro will be done after 15 minutes. All right. The video we'll get into full gear after 15 minutes. I'm gonna make sure I stop the intro at 15 minutes. But I do want to go ahead and come in and say hey to my girl Lauren. Hey to my girl Shantae. Hey to my girl Vera. Thank you. You love watching this channel. Everybody say hello to Vera. Whether you here now or if you are in the replay game, make sure you say hey to our girl Vera. Thank you, Vera. I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you're a part of the Noti Gang. And if anybody don't know what the Noti Gang is, that's NOTI, Noti Gang. Hashtag Noti Gang. Noti Gang is when you coming up into the chat when I go live because you hit that bell. So if you don't know what I'm speaking of, make sure that you like this video, you comment on this video, and let us know you in the building. If you here now, hashtag know the game, because that means that you hit the bell and that you got the notification that your girl is going live and that you are here and you're meeting me at this spot on time. Okay. Now, we also do appreciate the replay game 100%. Y'all have been coming through strong. Replay gang, y'all have been coming through strong, and I appreciate that. All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Behold, okay, behold. I love it. I love it. I love it. I appreciate y'all. All right, so I gotta start the video at 15 minutes, so I want to say some things real quick. Thank you, just the Don. The Don is in the building. Thank you. Thank you. Greetings, the Don. Greetings. But yes, y'all, I don't want to get through this quick, so I'm gonna start at 15. So some quick housekeeping things is I told y'all if you are a subscriber currently on the channel that I needed you to reach out to me, okay? Because I'm going to delete all my subscribers and then add my subscribers back. So I'm not taking it like for good or anything like that. But just because it's some things that I want to do and how I want to start this thing. And I told y'all it's more than just YouTube that I want to do with you guys. And I'm interested in some sisters that's gonna be close with me that we can start these things together. You know what I mean? Start these things as a unit. Even though some people say I don't know the whole deal with Black Lives Matter, right? I don't know exactly how things got to where people were saying that it was a scam or whatever like that. I don't know, but what I will say is that it wasn't started just with one person. You understand? Even if you want to say something more like the NAACP or the Black Lives Matter does have chapters. It wasn't just all those women, but the foundation and the businesses and the things that I want to start and I want to do, I don't want to do just solely on my own. I want to have a sisterhood. Thank you. Hello, 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 Lucille. Hello. And it's gonna take me to know a girl who know how to get an LLC. You understand? It's gonna take me to know a girl who is very good at doing voiceovers. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take me to know a girl who can put my time steps in there without me even asking. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take me to know a girl who gonna always be holding it down no matter what. Even if it's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, letting me know what's going on in the chat if I need to watch or whatever that it's doing that. Oh, the Wi-Fi popping on. It's saying, well, I ain't gonna say the Wi-Fi name, but it's saying it's off, then it's on. So I'm that's I rebuke it. There's gonna be a good live today. It ain't gonna be that. I rebuke that. So yes. So we got 1 minute, all right. I'm gonna have a live where I go more into depth about that. But like I said, I need you to reach out to me if you are a moderator already. I need you to reach out to me in my IG, which I will be putting up throughout this live, or you can send me an email if you want to continue to remain a moderator. Okay, I will definitely do that, sis. I will definitely send it to you because yes, I want to start it with a sisterhood. It's a lot of things that I want to do, y'all. And I want us to be in a group chat. I want us to communicate with each other. And I want to make sure that I know exactly. Thank you. I want to make sure that I know exactly who I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? Some people would say, "Oh, working for it." No, I'm working with. I don't want anybody working for me. I want people to work with me because I want people to have equal credit, equal share, equal everything in the things that we are going to start. Boom, we have 15, right? So now we get into the video. Now we're getting into the video. So let me go ahead and share my screen. We got some things today. We're going to start off with the currency, okay? We're going to start off with the currency, and then we're going to if I'm still able to be here, I'm going to go for as long as I can, right? But I know for a fact that it's two videos that we must absolutely must get out the way. We're gonna start off with the currency. I know that we were doing the skin bone interview last time I was live, but we did that already like a few times, and we can always go back to it to where we can do it over again. But as of right now, there is some videos that I want to see. Let me see, which one do I want to do first? I want to do I want to do this one first. I want to do this one first because it's probably gonna have the most information that I want y'all to know about. So I want to do this one first. All right. Now before this video start, right? Everything
Girl, so Krishan went live. She said, blew out the.
all right, I paused it. Is everything good, y'all? Put a one in the chat for me if everything is good. Shantae. Hey, sis. Hey, sis. If I want Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, sis. Thank you for putting the one in the chat. Because yes, we get ready to get into this, and I'm letting y'all know now that I'm going to give y'all my full 100% um unedited, unfiltered opinion and thoughts and opinions on this. Okay, I'm going to give y'all my pure thoughts and opinions on this, and there are going to be people who don't agree with me. There are going to be people who are not even listening but who are here because the truth is coming out about this girl and her entire situation. So it's going to be people that's going to come in and try to distract. It's going to be people that's going to come in and try to be negative or whatever. But it's not going to move me. Anybody that's in the chat, I apologize if I haven't gotten back to you in the chat like I normally would. But I do appreciate y'all putting them ones in the chat like I asked and putting the replay hashtag replay game. In order for us to get this out the way that it needs to be, we're going to have to work to push this thing. And how we're going to push this thing is every 30 to 60 seconds, put a one in the chat. Okay, that's making sure that everything is rolling right, everything is good. You can hear me, you can hear the video. There is no moment where it's like you something is missing, because sometimes I may be watching the video and I may not know that the video is not playing on your side, or I may not know that you guys can't hear it, or something like that. If it's anything that is off and that I need to bring, that needs to come to my attention at all, that's when the tools come in the chat. When I see a two in the chat, that means that I need to check the sound. I need to check whatever. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you're in the replay game, putting ones in the chat also helps us to push it out. Even if you're not in the chat live, put a one in the chat, put hashtag replay game. Make sure you hit the like, make sure you subscribed. Make sure you are subscribed. Anybody that sees this video under the sound of my voice, to whoever this video reaches, make sure you are subscribed. That is important, because if y'all continue to do that, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all continue to do that. Y'all bringing our channel engagement, which is going to get other people to see this video. And the people that we want to reach are the people who are watching her, who think that she's a great person and she is some victim. Now, I'm going to let this video play because I'm going to be able to continue to say that later on. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, let me see if anything recent has gone on before I go live. And I'm glad I did. Let's get into this video. Let's see what's going on here.
The hold, that he got a hold on him, and also that when he talking, child, that ain't jail talk. That jail change you, and she believed that jail is gonna change Blue. Child, let's get into this live.
But I was getting the word and stuff, and it was very, very, very intentional. It was very beautiful. I like the receiving the word. Oh yeah, my birthday was yesterday, so I'm 24, y'all. And the word was about front, like being frontline, like like you pray to God to be frontline for real, and then all that stuff. Basically, the word was basically just saying a lot and so much. I just can't even, like, all I can say is that I soaked it up like a sponge. And y'all need to go tune in.
Okay, pause. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me as I'm speaking. All right, first of all, ma'am, how did you suck it up like a sponge and you can't repeat it to us? Can y'all hear me? Let me see a one under them facts so I can keep going. Because that's the first thing that I want to say is you started off saying how good the sermon was. And it's a problem that I have, with more than just one person. We all need to hear this because we know somebody or have been something like this at one point in time or know somebody, or we might not even recognize that we do it. But what Krishan just did irritates me so much. It irritates me so much. It's almost like taking your child to school and asking them, well, how was their day? Did they learn something? And then when you say, what did you learn? They have nothing to say. Except for it's worse. Your child might say that because they don't feel like talking, or because you ask that question every day, or because they're young and it is what it is. But when it comes to somebody who has been manipulating spiritually for years, when it comes to somebody like Chrisean Rock, I got a major problem with that. And the reason why I got a problem with that is because, for one, like I said, if you soaked it up like a sponge, why do you not have words? Why do you not know what the pastor said? Why do you not know what you learned in church? And you just said you turned 24. So let's talk about it. You came on here and you started talking about church, and then boom. Oh yes, it's my birthday. I did turn 24. Yeah, I did turn 24. And then so yeah, basically, I don't even know what to say, but I soaked it up like a sponge, and y'all need to tune in. Really? Sarah J, stay away from her. Okay? Stay away from her. Because you're not finna do that. You are not about to do that. You are not about to do that and make that lady look bad, because it's given when you say tune in. That's what you say when you done did an interview with Jason Lee or Cam Newton or something. That's what you said when you did interviews with them, like it was for promo. So what that tells us, ladies and gentlemen, whether Sarah Jakes has something to do with this or not, what I'm about to say, what that tells us is she did not go to church to go out from her heart. She went to church because she's trying to get her image back the way that she wants it to be. The same way I told y'all that she's trying to lay it on thick and full blue face, because she messed up that money that she said she was gonna get and take her baby and all this stuff she said she was gonna do. Well, the problem in that was that it ended up not being his baby. Out of all the children that you had misfortunes with, this one wasn't his. So that's the problem, number one. So we're gonna talk about that. Let's stay on this whole church thing for a minute. Okay? this whole, oh yeah, I went to go see, oh yeah, I went to church and basically I soaked it up like a sponge. You couldn't even get it out without going back to yourself. Oh yeah, it is my birthday. That's more important than the message that you claimed you heard today, ain't it? Because you stopped everything when you saw that. You see how I'm talking right now to y'all, and I'm saying something from my heart, and I'm being passionate, and I'm telling y'all this by looking in the camera and speaking from my heart. When I'm done speaking, then I turn and look to the comments and see what y'all saying. But this girl does not do that because it's not genuine. If she doesn't have any comments to feed off of, she won't even know which way to go and what to say. I guarantee you. Some people, when they are getting hot in the hot water politically, or if they're in hot water on social media, they'll do something called turning off the comments. Krishan can't do that for too long. She might have did it before. She might have did it a couple times, but Krishan lives off of the comments because that is how she determines how she's going to behave. And I'm going to prove that to you guys. Anybody who disagrees with me, anybody who has any other opinions, don't worry. This is a safe space, and you are free to voice your opinion on how you feel. We can talk about it. As long as you're respectful, as long as it's genuine, because I know I need to put a disclaimer for that, because the person that some people follow, not all, clearly not all, because I got sisters in here with in this chat that's real raw. So I know it's not everybody in the world, but the people that are going to be running this world after us, the young people, the ones that is most important to this society are the younger people, because it tells us where we're going to be later. You understand? So those are the minds that she's trying to, I'm gonna just be honest, those are the spirits and the souls that she's trying to take, or how can I put this? What I'm basically saying is that some people, all of us, right? All of us here, we are vessels, right? And my body is a temple. That's the way that I look at it. That's the way that I feel. And that's the way that I speak. And that's the way that I do my best to live. However, your body could be a temple for good. Your body could be a temple for bad. You could be mindful of those two things and try to stay on the good side, even though sometimes bad things happen. Or you could be completely oblivious to that, like most children or kids. And that makes you even more susceptible to being used for bad, because you don't even realize that it's a battle at all. You don't even realize that you need to constantly remember, greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. If you don't realize that, which most of the time most children don't realize that until a certain age, unless they're going through something like traumatic or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember praying and being spiritual and wanting to connect with God. I remember that as early as the first and second grade. Everybody can't, don't say that, and that's fine, because you're a child at that time. At that point in your life, when you are first born and you are a child, your first this is an opinion, this is not a fact, but your mom and your dad would be like God to you, if you will, as a baby, as a kid, because even before you can speak, they're the ones that's supposed to take care of you. They're the ones that's supposed to make sure that you are healthy and that you are happy and that you are not hungry. You understand? That you are not hungry and that your diaper is not heavy. Catch. Okay? So I'm saying that because those young people who have not had their own experiences with God or whatever it is that you connect to, and I'm speaking to everybody, whatever it is that you connect to, you understand the source, period. Children, children are open vessels because they don't know the difference yet. And that's the dangerous part of it all. Some children do, because I make sure that my children know. But some children don't know. And those are the ones that I feel need to be protected from her, especially her own child. Okay? So when you got somebody that's going to church but can't tell you nothing that the pastor said, can't tell you nothing they learned, that basically they soaked it up like a sponge, but they can't tell you one thing that was said. What do you think that's telling the youth? You can smoke, drink, and do whatever extra for other things that she was doing. Because it was some extra stuff. You can do all of that. And then you can have a child with deformities. We're not going to say, no, we're done with the whole hernia thing. If you ask me, that is something that starts with a T. That's what that looks like to me. And it's a deformity. And you got to call it out, and you got to call it what it is, because it needs to hit. It needs to impact. Because if it don't, it will repeat and repeat and repeat. And my sole mission in life is for that to not happen. That's the girl that I am. That's the role I want to take in life, is to stop repeating things like this, so that we don't have special classrooms for children with these issues, because so many women are doing it because they saw Chrisean Rock doing it. I was watching a YouTuber yesterday, and she was a young girl, and I watch her because she get like 1,000 views per video, and one of her videos skyrocketed, and she got monetized and everything. And I started watching her at the top of this year, and I watch her, and I make sure, even if I don't want to see the video, I will go hit that video and hit like, because I support her, because I see what she's doing. And I'm rooting for her. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching one of her videos. Like I said, she a young girl. And she was talking about, how, she got to get used to having backlash, and everybody get backlash. And she named a couple of people that get backlash. And one of the people who she named was Chrisean. She said even Chrisean Rock get backlash, and people be hating on her and saying stuff about her. So I gotta be strong, and I gotta get through it. And my heart broke when she said that, because I watched this girl's vlogs. So I know that she a good person. I know that from what I see, and from the discernment that I have. She come on here and she let you. That's why I watch her, because that's how I am. I'm transparent. So when I heard her say Chrisean's name, along with people like Beyonce, or the president, the vice president, or, like she said, a lot of people who were, famous in the arts or movies or music or whatever, like singers or movie stars or leaders, period. And when she put Chrisean Rock name in there, that really just, it made me drop my head, because I'm thinking to myself, baby, that's not backlash what she's getting. That's not backlash. What she's getting is exposed. What she's getting is debunked. Debunked. Somebody put debunked in the chat, just in case anybody doesn't know what debunked is. Hey, Vera. Chrisean didn't go to church because she wanted to. She went there to, come on, sis. She went there to use her for clout. Yes. She says, like, hold on. Marlita. She says, like, oh yeah, Matilda. I'm sorry, sis. These I gotta find the clip of the other glasses. But yeah, she says, like Matilda, she likes she's like a bad seed. The father of Ronnie, please go get your baby. Yeah, sis, I gotta get my glasses, my other glasses, girl, because that was hard for me, girl. I couldn't. I thought the T was an R, all that. But yes, sis, you speaking facts. You are speaking facts, sis, and I feel the exact same way. We're gonna continue to let the video go, but y'all, I'm locked and loaded. I really am. I'm locked and loaded. I stopped this video. I think about halfway through because I said, "Oh no, I'm doing this with my family. Me and my family gonna talk about this." But yes, sis, you on point. You on point. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and pin that. Let me go ahead and pin that so everybody know what time it is up in here. Everybody know what time it is, sis. Let me go ahead and pin that. Okay. Child, I had to make sure I didn't hit report by mistake. Girl, I need them glasses, girl. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. Don't worry. But yeah, y'all, let's continue. Let's continue because there's gonna be more about that. But let's go.
Plus, praise Jesus. Plus, what else? It was fun. Like I loved it. I felt good. I felt like I just went to, you know, how you because I was really, I didn't, I didn't really celebrate my birthday that much. Um, I woke up, I
You know
received a
what?
lot of flowers. I really received a lot of gifts, but I didn't post it because it was like, you know, I just wanted to take it in personally for myself. Then the message was basically like it's up to you for real to do everything for real. Like, who you waiting for? You can't be looking at anybody else or what they got going on, because whatever you got shot for is meant for you to shot for, because only you could do it. God only sent you to do the job for you. Like, you feel me? So that was good. And yeah, it was so beautiful, y'all. Like, I really love church and I really love Sarah Jakes, and I never in my life okay, you know, I meet famous people all the time. Whatever. You hear me? I never in my life like be so happy to meet somebody and then don't know what to say to them, but love them so much. Like that's what happened to me. Like when I finally got to meet her and she prayed over me and stuff, I was like, oh my God, this I'm not having a fangirl moment, but I'm just so proud of.
Okay, now I'm gonna let you get it out. I'm gonna let you get it out, ma'am. Cause you're I'm gonna let you get it out. Ooh, I almost said a word, girl. I almost said a word, but I'm gonna let Shawty get it out. I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna let you go and get that out, honey. Go and get it out. Go and finish.
Of her, and it's just like her anointings and her spirit. It's just like God all around her. So when
Oh
she
yeah.
held my hand, and it was just when she held the baby, it was like all her blessings just went through the baby.
Oh.
It was so beautiful, bro. If you ever have a birthday, go to church. Go to church on your birthday. You might really, it might be that service just for you because it's your motherfucking birthday.
Okay, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I don't want nobody in here with the BS. That's why I'm gonna have a certain type of moderators. I'm gonna have a certain we with a certain line of women that understand just how problematic stuff like this is, because if she's not the only one, and it's not gonna just end all be all with her. She's the example now. But see, the thing about it is, once they get exposed, they fade into oblivion. They fade away once the curtain is pulled back on them. And she can feel it happening. And she's grabbing on and trying to hold on to dear life for that clout that she wants. The main person that try to say people using her for clout, and you literally are using God for clout. You tried to use Junior for clout, and goodness sakes, now you're trying to use Sarah Jakes. And I did not mean for that to rhyme. But it's true. And then you say you fangirling. Was you there for the word, or was you there to see your idol? Or was you there to see the person that you know you needed to be next to? Or you at least think you needed to be next to? I don't like that. And the reason why I don't like that, and any people that come into this chat, I want y'all to know this right now. I do not have a problem with no race at all whatsoever. No race. I have no problem with no race whatsoever at all. But the bottom line is, I am Black. That's the new word that they call us. Because, yeah, I've been watching Educational Fridays, if you know what I mean. Okay? So I'll say it like that so everybody will understand what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, there is certain history that is attached to certain things that went on with people that are my ancestors. And put a 1 in the chat if you know that was used to control us. That religion is used to control large sums of people. Would you guys agree with that? I'm not saying that is its whole sole purpose, and I will not be mad if you put a 2 in the chat. But I'm only 32 years old, and I have noticed and realized that some churches are there to, fellowship and to praise the Lord. And yes, it makes sense to pay tithes. It makes sense. All of that stuff is cool. That's fine. But what about the times that it was used to keep us in chains? What about those times that it was used to keep us oppressed and to make us feel like it was right that we were in chains and that we belonged in chains? What about those times? You know what I'm saying? So I got a major problem with that because I know that's what she's doing, y'all. That's what she's doing. And her core, her crowd is young people. And of course, y'all know that we know what's really going on. So she can't fool us. She can't fool us. If you are older than her, if your prefrontal cortex has completely developed and your brain is done growing and you follow Krishan, it doesn't make sense. Because you should have too much sense in that. You know what she's doing by now. She done did it in a pattern. You done seen the pattern over and over. You know what she's doing by now. So if you're still following her, if you're still caping for her, then it's not genuine. It can't be. Unless you just as insane. Boy, move! I'm live. Is that your way of saying hey to the live? Because you could have just did it regular. Anyway, yeah. So at the end of the day, we got to be mindful of everything that she is using to try to get over on people. And this is one thing. She's using religion, she's using people's faith, and she's using God to try to manipulate, because her last 2 manipulation tricks didn't work. And this one not going to work either, and I'm going to make sure of it. You're not about to make it seem like people who are speaking the truth are bullying you or are being hard on you or don't know what they're talking about. You're not about to do that. You're not. Because if it wasn't true and we didn't know what we were talking about and all this and that, you wouldn't start doing pulling little tricks like this. Oh, I'm going to church and I want to see Sarah Jakes. Oh, I'm fangirling. So you was there to see your idol. You wasn't there to get a word because you didn't have to go to her church. Boom. If you wanted to get a word from her, you could have literally watched it on TV like you claimed you did when you was putting all these women down, saying, "Oh, we don't like our skin complexion." One of the girls on there, she said, I could tell you look like you don't like your skin complexion." That's what you saying to us while you listening to Sarah Jakes? Newsflash, we like our skin complexion, boo-boo. We all right. We all right over here. But you're not, because you seem to think that you're better because your complexion is different. Who said anything about a complexion? We're talking about the baby. Why are you bringing up a complexion? You know why? Because you want to deflect. And I'm glad that you said that day, because it showed your hands some more. And the girl, and it's sad because that beautiful girl that was saying that was saying, she getting backlash like she don't deserve it or something. That girl is somebody who Chrisean would probably talk down on and talk bad about. That's why I don't understand March after she said something like that. Anybody, I would not want to be friends with somebody who let their boyfriend disrespect me all the time and talk down to me all the time. Don't you know she's talking and laughing about you behind your back when you're not there, March? She's using you. You're getting used. And I told y'all, what did I tell y'all? I said, Chrisean has already said sometimes she don't even pay the people that work with her. She don't even pay Janet and March and them sometimes. I told y'all they robbing her blind. Did I not say that? I said they robbing her blind, little by little, because ain't nobody gonna deal with that attitude that we saw you have on Marcellus' channel when he exposed how you really treat people and how you really talk to people. They're not gonna take your ish and not get paid. That's why you at Blue House, boo-boo. You probably gave that money that you thought you paid a year down payment to somebody else to go and do it for you, thinking that you're God and they're gonna do the right thing because they worship you. And how do you know they even paid all of it? That's how narcissistic she is. She think that people won't do nothing because they're gonna worship her. They're gonna do whatever she say. And I know this because she said it on Baddies that they're gonna do what she say. They her hitters, they gonna jump when she say. I don't like that. The more to this one, what I'm saying right here is that I can see that you're trying to manipulate spiritually. I can see through what your comment, your last comment was, is that you barely know what was being talked about. It was very surface. You didn't go into any details, and you could have if you were into it. First of all. Second of all, you said you were fangirling. Third of all, you talked about how, she held Junior and how, she touched you and her blessings went through y'all and all this. Man, you're full of it. And don't play with nobody's spirituality or religion to try to get over on people, because people like that become cult leaders and stuff. It's dangerous. She got a God complex about her own self, but she'll go to God when it, and that's the thing. You want to go to God now when the truth is getting exposed. Y'all, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this right here, and then I'm gonna let the video play. When I saw this part, I got irritated because I thought about a song that she made in that house when and I'm gonna go back to it. It was when it's actually on her channel, right? And please, somebody just put this in the either text it to me on Instagram or put this in the chat right now because I want to remember to go to it. There was a song that she made in the video after the Blue Girls Club when it was her and Bonnie Lachey in the house. It's on her YouTube channel, right? And she said that she felt the spirit and she made a gospel song. Oh, I made a gospel song. I felt the spirit. I made a gospel song. Do y'all know how the song went? Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. That's all she said the whole time in the song is hallelujah. And the reason why that's important is because, for one, who are you praising? Who are you saying hallelujah to? She only said hallelujah through the entire song. She said hallelujah. It sounded like to me she was playing with the auto tune and just saying hallelujah over it. But she wanted everybody to know, because she wanted everybody to feel like she's such a God-fearing woman and she's so this, that, and the third. But you don't even have enough respect to not curse when you're talking about your church experience. I know that words are words, and I don't judge people who curse. If a pastor curse, I don't have a problem with that, because the English language wasn't even created when the Bible was written. It was, but it wasn't what it is now. So I'm not tripping about no people, cussing, cuss, cuss. I'm not tripping about none of that, but it's just a lack of respect. She has no respect, none. And words are important in all situations, not just that. So you made a song called Hallelujah, and all you saying is hallelujah, and you saying hallelujah, and you haven't said nothing else, which further lets me know what type of spirit you got, because you can't even be creative. You can't be There's no creation inside of you. There's no creativity inside of you. The only thing you do is what you saw somebody else do. You say what you heard somebody else say. And these things can and will be proven. But I want to make sure I go to that hallelujah song that she made so y'all can hear it and see what I'm talking about. But let me let this go, because I'm already in.
My birthday was yesterday, but it's not that I finally got to meet her. I could have been met her. It's just the fact that being in her presence and then not knowing.
Whoever said that in the chat, thank you for saying, oh, you finally got to meet her, because y'all know what was up. Whoever said that in her chat, oh, you finally got to meet her, they knew what was up, because she said, oh, it's not that I finally got to meet her. I could have been met her. You're trying to prove what? Do you not realize how you're looking right now, sweetie? Oh, I could have been met her. I could have been met her. There go your ego. There go your ego. But you went for what? You just said you was fangirling, but you got a little bit offended when somebody said, oh, yeah, you were so glad you finally got to meet her. Oh, no, I could have been met her. What are we talking about for real?
Knowing, like, how much you love a person without even knowing them till you meet them, because you're like, this is so beautiful. Like, it was so beautiful to meet her. It was so beautiful. Like, I loved every bit of it. And it's so crazy because every time she speaks, it's as if we all going through what she's saying, but we're like in a different, it's like we on the same dimension with her while she's preaching, but we're in our own story. And it was like so beautiful to like look around while everybody receiving the word. They feel exactly how I feel, but not going through what I'm going through. They have their own different story. Oh, y'all all really like happy birthday. Thank you for celebrating me on my live right now. This is so cute.
Well, are you serious? Really? Girl.
But I had
let me go on
so much fun, y'all. Like, church was really fun. And like, I've been going through a lot this week. Like, just like all that internet stuff, like for all these other motherfuckers that don't like me just on the internet popping it. And then like, I don't know, just having people pull up at my house unannounced. And
this is important. This is important. And I'm going to come to the chat while I say this real quick. This is important, y'all, because you went from now just having people pull up at the house. Just having people pull up at the house. Come on. Just having people pull up at the house. Child, I ain't paying attention to nothing. Child, please. Just having people pull up at the house. Like, really? Now it's just having people pull up at the house? Really? We're going to get this together. Do y'all see let me put my IG up for the people who want to be mine, because I'm taking them away and then I'm going to put them back. I just need to have a conversation with y'all first before we do that, so that we can have us a group chat and we can be in contact at all times, so we know what's going on, honey. Because at the end of the day, I know where I'm sitting on history. When it comes to this, I know what side of history that I'm on, and I'm not tripping about what nobody says. Y'all know what I've been dealing with, so it doesn't bother me. It's not gonna stop me from saying what I'm saying. It's not. So back over here to where I was. At the end of the day, we can see it's fraudulent. Now we're saying, matter of fact, I'm gonna run it back just a couple seconds because we're gonna get this straight. Now, what happened with the people who hating on you? Go ahead.
But I had so much fun, y'all. Like church was really fun, and
Okay,
like
you had fun.
you know,
Okay.
I've been going through a lot this week. Like just like all
Sarah
that
Jakes
internet
don't
stuff,
need no
like
promo.
with all these other
She don't need your
motherfuckers that
promo.
don't like me just on the internet popping it, and then like I don't know, just having people pull up at my house.
Notice her nails are blue. Notice her nails are blue. Now, only the people who really, really be rocking with me gonna know this. Did I not say the other day that it don't matter if Carlissa and Blueface don't talk for a year? It don't matter what he say about her. Did I not say her nails always be blue? She don't never switch up her color, no matter what. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember me saying that. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember me saying that. This is important. Why is this important? I'm going to tell you why. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember me saying that, pointing out in a video that we was watching of Carlissa, that no matter what her and that boy Blueface going through, no matter what her and that man Blueface going through, her nails always going to be blue. They always are. She could be mad at him. She could be crying. She could be upset. She always going to wear blue. She went on Jason Lee's show with a blue purse, blue nails, and blue shoes. Her nails always blue. Even if she put on a different color, they still be blue. Who heard me say that? Because I said it. I can pull it. And the reason why I'm pointing it out now is because Chrisean Rock nails are blue today, for one. Two, I told y'all, whenever she's mad at him, the color she wears is red. Y'all gotta tap in because that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. If you remember me saying that, can y'all hear me? If you remember me saying that Carlissa does not change that nail color at all, ever. Her nails always have some type of blue in them. I will pull it. And the reason why it's important is because she's listening. That's how she's trying to form what she needs to do next. This is the prime example and will show you how fake bitches are. Because she heard that, and all of us, man, please. She's listening. And at the end of the day, her biggest fear is Blueface coming to his senses. That is her biggest fear. I'm going to say it again. At the end of the day, her biggest fear is Blueface coming to her senses. That's her biggest fear, because that means, well, let's hear what her biggest fear is. She gonna say it. Let's watch these videos. Let's go.
Unannounced in an aggressive way. That's dead. Like I didn't fuck with that. Like, you know, like I just been having one of those weeks. Blue been on lock. He's finally not on lockdown. So when he called me while I was in church, I was just happy. I was just overfilled with joy. Like, okay, you're okay. You're not on the hold no more, and you're fine. You feel me? So there's nothing to worry about. And then plus, I made it to 24. And not like that, but a lot of people died at 23, 22, 21, 19 out the womb. Like, I'm blessed.
And the fact of the matter is, she said she's blessed, and Ronnie telling a story about how she tried to know how she did introduce her to God. Remember? She introduced the nigga to God. Y'all remember? Remember Ronnie's story that we still gonna go back and decode? Y'all understand how the family might feel with her talking about that? How, oh yeah, she blessed to be alive and she this and that, and she holds other people's life at no regard. And I know that that is hard to believe because people don't want to believe people are horrible people like that. People don't want to believe that. I had to make sure my mic was on. But people don't want to believe that. People don't want to believe that it's people in this world that are sick, that are demented, that are narcissistic, that have antisocial personality disorder, that are just downright mean, nasty people. And they know how to come up and show up in the world as a victim, as a good person, as somebody to love that is lovable and that is using any form of manipulation or privilege that they can to get over in life. And when they go home and take their mask off, take their impersonation off, take their representative off, they are cold, callous, nasty, mean, and sick, sinister, if you will. People don't want to believe that people like that really exist, but they do. The type of person that Krishan Rock is, she watches comments, she watches videos, she watches everything people say about her. But one, because she has some textbook narcissistic characteristics. Can't say she's a narcissist because I don't have a, I'm not a doctor, but some of the things she does, it has been said hundreds of thousands of times that narcissists do things like this. So forgive me if I'm aware of it. No, don't forgive me. I'm unapologetic about it. It is what it is. She done showed herself and she continues to. And she has people who follow her who literally think she's what she does is good. And they literally mimic what she does. They're impressionable. They're impressionable. And people don't get it. One thing I can say is the other women that have been in the spotlight or that are famous, that have been pregnant or gotten pregnant, you might see them doing an ad for prenatal care or a book or a what to expecting book or something like. See, when I was even in high school, that's what I did. I got a book when I was pregnant with my oldest son. I got a book called What to Expect When You're Expecting, and I was 16. I got a book called My Pregnancy Journal, where I was writing out the things that I was going through and what was going on with me at a certain time of my pregnancy. You understand? I wasn't like somebody said this either in my comments or in her, but I specifically seen somebody say she cared more about Blueface than she does about the baby or anything or anybody else. Anything or anybody else. People saying stuff against her because we're hating on her. No, we're not hating on her. And your nails are blue. Is it because we pointed out that about Carlissa's nails being blue? Because it only goes to prove my point more when your nails are blue now because y'all are getting along. And if anything, people saying it's jail talk on his side, and it might be, but you're manipulating on your side too. You don't believe me? Let me show you.
Say I made it to 24, so thank you, Jesus, for real. And then
That is so messed up.
for everybody that's going through something right now, I just feel like if you got something, take it to God and just be like, hey God, I want to do this, but I want to make sure it's done right. So like a lot of times we wouldn't do a lot of things that we should do because we feel like it's not the right time. You just ask God to make the right opportunity for you to know it's the right time to do it, because sometimes that could be the very most thing that's holding you back, like fear and shit. So I've been having this thing when I don't know if I should drop my song or
More promo. I'm gonna keep this one short. More promo. Remember that catchy song she was talking about when the stylist was doing her hair? Remember that? Remember how we busted that open? Remember how Vu was over there at the dollhouse and bust that open and popped that about that catchy song that she had that she was talking about before she realized how many people was in the live, and then when she realized it was 98,000 and 50 something thousand, she pulled the whole held the baby up and did a little fake little kiss dance, and then said, "Oh, I got this song, y'all. It's fire." If you don't believe me, go back and watch it. That rollout didn't work, see, because we popped that one. So now she goes to see Sarah Jakes, and you bring up the song again because you're trying to roll it out so bad. You said it's a catchy song. No real artist would even say that. The catchy songs, most real artists don't even want to put out. The label make them put that out because they know it's a hit. But the songs that they really love are the songs that's literally on the album that they had to fight for to get on the album. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. You're trying to find a way to roll out this catchy song. And the last time when you held the baby up and did that fake kiss, 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 it wasn't working. So you said you're going to hold back. You're going to hold on to the song. I'm going to let you know now that it ain't going to happen, sis. Remember how she said that to Jaden? I think that's weird, sis. So let me give it to you. It ain't going to happen, sis. Because we see you. We see you. Go to Sarah Jakes to roll out a catchy song. Girl.
it's too much going on, so I don't really know what so I'm just holding this and just sitting on it and just waiting for her. But
see, I didn't even know she was gonna say that. See?
yeah, he all called me like, "What you out cheating? How am I going to cheat, bro? Like, I got you in my face.
How did we even get to this?
Off.
How did we even get to Blueface? You were talking about church. Then your song. Then you just said, did somebody ask you? I mean, how did we get to Blueface that fast? You can't wait. You can't wait 10 minutes? That was quick, sis.
Oh, everybody that I used to talk to and fuck with, like, you know, my little roster, they blocked. Haven't talked to them. I don't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to nobody. I'll be just waiting for my baby club to call. So I'm like, bro, I'm really holding it down for real. Like, I know it's hard to believe that. Trust me, we went through so much shit that you would think that this is the time when I'm shitting on you. I was already shitting on him when he was outside. So it was like, when he called me and let me know that he needed me, I already had my time, fair game, and share of shitting on you. So it was like, when he called me, like, my pussy better not be.
First of all, her voice starting to get on my nerves. I done already had my time fair game in time of knowing you. So anybody that loves you, any woman that loves you and want to be with you, man, she wouldn't even say that, man. She wouldn't even say that, man. Especially not in public. At a time when she not even mad. She got the blue nails on today. She ain't even mad. Any woman that she don't respect him. She don't respect him. And she didn't say they're done. She said they're blocked. Meaning they could be unblocked at any moment, first of all. And second of all, I would not be surprised if she wasn't trying to scare Blue Daddy away from that house so that she can have it to herself, so that she can do what she want to do in that house. Because as we know now, Carlissa had to go and make Blueface Daddy go to that house. We saw it. We were watching. We saw it. That's all we're going to talk about is what we really saw, the facts of the matter. And that's a fact. Okay, that's a fact. And I wouldn't be surprised because people who come to rob you wouldn't just flatten your tires and wait for you to come outside at 5 something in the morning to go to work for DoorDash. It sounds like they didn't want him to go to work that day. If he uses his car for work to make money and he does DoorDash, why would somebody come and flatten his tires and wait for him to come outside? And then she said in the video, God didn't let them come in. God didn't let them come in the door. Remember that? Any woman with a baby that any of that happens to would be broke. It would not be like this. It would not be like this. It would not be posted up live and telling people, especially when Blueface and Wack telling you you don't want to tell people that that actually happened because it could happen more times. We trying to pull the 42 fake so that people won't start coming over there all the time doing that. But she not scared because the niggas that she said she got on block ain't on block for real. Ain't that how she talk? I really love him for real. He my nigga for real. I'm a nigga for real. They ain't blocked for real. Who can verify that? You're a liar. You're a documented liar, and we know that. We saw you take that. We saw you. We saw you take that polygraph test. We saw your attitude before you went. We saw your attitude afterwards. We saw how you tried to play him in the car. If y'all don't know, let me tell you before I play the rest of the video. If you don't got Zeus and you didn't see this, let me let you know now. The day before the polygraph test, she was talking about saying she was acting like she really didn't want to go. See, her face tell a lot of things. And you can see in her face she didn't want to go the day before. They went and performed at that school. The next day, he went and took her to go take a polygraph test. You could tell before she even went there that she didn't want to go. You could tell she was trying to find a reason to not go. You could tell she was trying to her best to pull the 42 fake on him. But he knew exactly what he was doing when he took her there. Not only did she get caught in all her lies, but then afterwards, she still tried to manipulate and start a fight. And guess what she did after she started the fight? She tried to make it seem like he put his hands on her first and introduced her to fighting in relationships. And he had to literally blow that out of the water and say, no, that's something you introduced me to. And guess what? The only reason why she said something you introduced me to is because he had said it to her before the cameras was on. Remember, I told y'all she doesn't have ideas. She doesn't think. She doesn't have her own words, her own nothing. Anything you hear her say, I guarantee you can find somebody who said it first. Even her homegirl, Stunner Girl, who say, hey, that Stunner Girl thing. Chrisean Rock goes on stage and says that. And even told Stunner Girl she said it as damage control. She had Stunner Girl up on the live the next day. Nobody peeped that. She's constantly manipulating. Whether it's something small or something big, she's always working to manipulate. That's why I'm saying I wonder who she was saying hallelujah to. Because this type of person thinks negative and deceit all day long. No pure bones in her body. It could be because we have the freedom of our own free will. I'm sorry, y'all. I get. Let me let it play, honey. Go ahead and let it play, honey. He is.
Shay, it's not. Shay, chill out. The fuck? It ain't shaved. I'm not fucking nobody. Chill out. Stop crying. Like, the fuck? I ain't outside. Y'all know, bro. I'll be at Rolling Loud right. Y'all know where I'll be at. I'll be at Rolling Loud. I'll be doing my
Tell
own
us
little
where you
shows.
really
I'll
want
be
to
dropping
be.
music.
Oh yeah.
I would just be doing shit. But right now, I'm just being like,
You being like
down.
what?
Like
Be
when somebody
down.
really needs you. Like, he really need me. I really need him. We cool. You feel me?
He really need me. I really need him. Y'all don't ever miss that part, please. He really need me. I really need him. She need him. She need him. That's why she went and got the tattoo on her face. She need him. Do y'all not realize she just told us everything she would be doing if she wasn't getting popped on a daily basis on the internet? The only reason why she not at Rolling Loud has nothing to do with Blueface. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, yeah. The only reason why she not at Rolling Loud has nothing to do with Blueface. It's because we on her tail and she know it. The truth is coming out and she know it. Especially when it comes to Junior. That's why she's not doing it. She said the real truth. Because she down. She down. In her mind, she down because the truth's coming out. But she's finessing it to Blueface like she's doing it because she wants to. He's not free to realize and know she's not doing it because she wants to. She's doing it because she has to. She has to. She done burnt all her bridges in Baltimore. She probably screwed over her other sister too. If she'll do it to Tasiki, she'll do it to anybody. Let me repeat that. If she'll do it to Tasiki, she'll do it to anybody. If you do it to somebody who really did what Tasiki did for you and Petey, from what we know of, then you'll do it to anybody. Anybody. The way I see you talk to and treat your mama, you do it to anybody. It don't matter. You're not doing it because you want to. You're doing it because you have to.
Huh? I'm telling you, I don't really like I do what I want. Like I'm not gonna not do what I want. Like if I want to hold you down and wait for you, and I do not want other people, that's for real. That's really me saying I want to hold you down because I'm really gonna hold you down. Like I'm not gonna tell you and not do it. That's what I'm not gonna do.
You're not gonna do what? You're not gonna.
And then like say if I do want step
you
out,
want to step out.
I'm
Look,
not
you
gonna not
already
do what
think
I want.
I'm not gonna not do what
I want
I
to
want
hold
to
down.
do. Y'all better listen. And really, it's Blueface who need to be listening too, bro. It really is. See, the thing about it is, this is the thing about it, and this is the thing that I understand because I had to battle with it myself, bro. That feeling of when somebody acting like they need you. I done had friends that done let me pay for something and they actually had more money than I did in their pocket that day. If I had $100 in my pocket and they had $300 in their pocket, they would allow me to think that they didn't have no money because they knew that I would pay for it. They knew that I would do it. And that's a part of where I personally feel, I can't say it's a fact, and I ain't gonna stay too long on this, but that's a part of being in your flesh to me. That's what I equate it to now. Because it satisfies me to be there for somebody, especially if it's somebody that I love or somebody that I want to love me. it makes me happy to do things for them or for a friend or whatever, whoever. It made me happy. It made me happy. And I'm trying to change that behavior. Not trying, I am changing that behavior because it's not loving myself, it's not self-love. The first law of mankind is what? So if I'm not following that and they are, I can't be mad at them. You see. So back to Krishan and Blue. That's a thing that he needs to realize within himself. It's a great thing that he want to help people and he want to help everybody and he want to beat up people. And yes, he want to enjoy himself in life as well. He want to make sure everything is in control in his eyes as well. So yeah, he's a flawed man, but at the same time, I see his the part of him that wants to be there for somebody, the part of him that wants somebody to appreciate him and somebody who needs him. He likes feeling needed. And he's a man, so I understand that. But this girl is taking advantage of it. And she's making him think if anybody doing jail talk, it's probably her too. I ain't gonna say he ain't, but it's probably her too. Because you making him think you're doing these things because you want to and you want to stay down with him. But baby girl, no, we seen what you did when you was pregnant. And he wasn't even gone that long. That's how you end up not living at his house no more because what you did when he got locked up the last time about you. It's always about you. Isn't the reason why he got locked up because he was at the club with Krishan and somebody threw something at her or did something and he defended her and then he ended up violating his probation or something or his whatever it was and then he ended up going to jail. So it was about her anyway. It was about her.
That hold you down and wait for you, and I do not want other people. That's for real. That's really me saying I want to hold you down because I'm really gonna hold you down. Like I'm not gonna tell you and not do it. That's what I'm not gonna do. And then like say if I do want to step out,
Are you thinking
I'm
about
gonna
it
put
that
the
hard?
whole little relationship off. I'm not gonna step out, have that shit going on. Like who? You know who I am?
Do you know who you are?
I got
Who are you?
that good whoop-de-woo down there. As soon as I let
That's what you was thinking about in church with Sarah Jakes, where you was fangirling. We are literally still at 8:44, 8 minutes and 44 seconds. She done went from meeting Sarah. No, she done went from the word to fangirling over Sarah Jakes to Blueface. To Blueface, to Blueface, to Blueface. Literally, you were talking about throwing yoke at Blueface. And it ain't even been 5 minutes since she was talking about the word and the Lord and all it is. Please, man, please.
that shit
Man,
unleashed,
please.
everybody now mama gonna know who the fuck I'm fucking with. And then it's like I don't like doing shit quiet. I'm not the type of bitch to be doing this shit when I love. I'll be really out loud about it. Like,
Look, now she getting in her ego now.
or like you
Now
know, Lee's funny
look.
with it. Like, huh? What y'all say? But I'm just happy he's safe. I'm happy church ended. I just had so much fun in church though. Like church be so much fun. Even when like and then like say if it's on days like this,
Back
like
on church now.
I feel so good going to church on a Friday because you know anybody else did be going to a club, nigga house.
Guess what, y'all? She really thought this through. Wake up, people. She really thought this through. And she want to go out so freaking bad. She want to go out so freaking bad, bro, that she's thinking about all the things she could have been doing other than going to church, bro. And oh, you should go to church on a Friday. Oh, you want What you want us to do? Give you flowers for that? Do you know people go to church every Wednesday? Do you know that it's literally people out there who go to church every single day? You're not special, especially because of the fact that it's not genuine, baby girl. I have never met a person a day in my life that would go from church to I got that good, the church to I got that wet, to church to I got that cream, to church to what about Junior? How about that? We know you saying what Blueface want from you. What do Junior want from you? Maybe he want his mama to schedule that next surgery that he needs. Maybe he want his mom to help him get through these things that she put on him. Yeah, that's why you're not going out. That's why you done got trolled or whatever you want to equate it to. You done got called out for your wrong before. You done literally punched the nigga in the face and got in the car showing your rings because that's what drew blood from his body. You don't care about no backlash, boo. But you know that the truth is out about that baby boy. And you down about that. And what did I tell y'all? That is dangerous to me because y'all see her sitting up here talking about everything she could have been doing tonight other than going to church. She missing it in our faces. And Blueface is in jail. He can't be blamed. Who do you think she's blaming for her not being able to go out and pop it? Her not being able to go out and do it. Who do y'all think she blaming for that? When nobody else is around. That's what I'm worried about. That's why I said I want welfare checks on that baby. And then now, after what I know about the Blueface dad, I'm not saying he's a horrible person or whatever, but he seems to be going along with her antics. And she literally just went from saying somebody was trying to rob them to somebody was pulling up. A pull up and a robbery is two different things. First of all, and I don't know no robbers that'll go out and pop somebody's tires and sit there and wait for the person to come outside just to see their face upset about their tires. No, that's not a robber that does that. Okay? It's a sick, narcissistic, antisocial personality disorder having son of a gun. That's who does stuff like that. And I tried to say son of a, trying to make up for another word, but then I realized I still said another word. But no, the facts of the matter is, I told y'all that she was going to be resentful because she's getting popped for everything she's been doing. When I say it's time to pop it, rest in peace, to take off, that's what he was saying on Drink Chaps. It's time to pop it. And I'm from the same state that he's from. So when I say that, that's what I mean. People really coming out and really going in and really exposing what is really going on. And you mad about that. You literally just sat in front of us and told us about everything going on in the city. You spent more time on that than you did on trying to explain to us what you learned in church that day. You know why you don't know what was said? You know why you couldn't come up with the words for what was said? Because you was too busy thinking about everything else you could have been doing other than being there. And the only thing that comforted you was the fact that you was able to meet Sarah Jakes and you knew it would be a great look for you. Something like kind of like how Donald Trump pulled Kanye West off of the elevator in that hotel where they took pictures at in the hallway. You just knew it would be a good look. So that's what you did. You knew it would be a good look. And then what else did I tell y'all that she should have been doing while she was pregnant? I said I prayed over my kids, both of my kids. So not only did I make sure that I put my selfish things to the side, that I was doing anything, I put it to the side and I was praying over my kids because my youngest son, it was people that was trying to say negative things that wasn't true about me. And I did not like it. But all I knew to do was keep it 1,000 with my doctor. And at the end of the day, my child comes first. And that's easy to do, y'all. It is not hard to not drink while you're pregnant. It's not. You literally don't desire to drink while you're pregnant. At least I didn't anyway. It wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. Because I know that I'm growing a life inside of me. So the decision, I got to do what I need to do, period. Ain't nobody perfect, but it's how you deal with things. And that's where I lose the respect at. Because you really, really, really went in. You did. And you did. You went in so bad and so hard, and you were so careless about the life that you was bringing into this world for clout. You didn't care about him so much to the point where he literally came out with a deformity, and you literally was having that baby everywhere, and that baby was in pain. There's no way you could tell me that he was not in pain, because that's not a natural thing for the body to be doing. So when something's going wrong in the body, it's going to send a signal of pain to your brain. Babies feel pain too. They're humans. You gave birth to a human, and you had no regard and no care for how they feel. But you want to tell us how you feel? You want to get on here and with these fake tears that you can pull up anytime you want to. Anytime you want to on cue. I have seen her cry on cue in that video, Rainy Days. She cried on cue. So we're not doing this. We're not doing that. We're not. At the end of the day, you just told us everything you wish you was doing. And the only reason why you can't do it is because we own you about that baby. And you still ain't said nothing about that. So now we have established that you are resentful. We have established that. And that's why I want welfare checks on the baby. Because you ain't got nobody. We seen what she did. Y'all, she literally tried to light a fire. She tried to burn Blueface's plaques. I need y'all to understand something. That is another level. It's not like it's something she bought. It's not like it's something that they got together. He didn't even know you when he made Tatiana. And you sitting up there trying to burn his plaques. You hate that man for real. But you using and abusing his heart. Because somewhere in there, between all the I'm a rich dude and I can do what I want and I can have as many women that I want and all this and that, those manly feelings that men who are hunters have, beyond that, there's a genuine heart inside that person. It is. Anybody who want to say anything about it, okay, we can talk about it. We can have a healthy debate about it. We really can. Because I'm not going to continue to sit up here and just, say this to make everybody feel good. No, he had a heart for her. That's why we know her. That's why. We don't know none of them other girls that was in that house. But none of them other girls that was in that house had that side story that she had. The same one she used on Fox to get the winning prize. Nobody had a chance after she said her story because Fox knew it would be a good look to give this girl this money so she can go and help her family so they won't be homeless no more. And they had no idea she was going to buck on the family and not even send her mama $1,500 or nothing. Bought her brother some cleats. Who you talking to, girl? Who you talking to? And we know that you seeing and you know what's going on because you're trying to change up stuff. But it's too late. It's too late.
I let that shit unleashed. Everybody and their mama gonna know who the fuck I'm fucking with. And then it's like I don't like doing doing shit quiet. I'm not the type of bitch to be doing the shit on the low. I'll be really out loud about it. Like, or like, you know, at least funny with it. Like, huh? What y'all say? But I'm just happy he's safe. I'm happy church ended. I just had so much fun in church though. Like,
You
church was
happy
so much
church?
fun. Even when like, and then like
Catch
Sam's on
that.
days like this. Like,
Yo, catch that. I'm trying to tell you something about a narcissist. Something about a narcissist, a liar, a person like this, antisocial personality disorder. So it's something about these type of people where they're going to tell you what's really going on, but you got to listen. And you won't hear it as long as you believe in them. See, as long as you believe in them, as long as you have bought that story, that sob story, as long as you bought that story and you don't see them for who they are, you won't catch things like this. This girl literally just said she was glad church was over and caught herself and came back around and said, oh, but I enjoyed church. See, the people who love her didn't catch that. They didn't catch that. But I caught her catch it. I caught her catching herself and turn around and say, oh, but I love church. Y'all don't, come on, man. Come on, man. Man, please. You got the wrong one. Or do you got the right one, actually. Listen, y'all. Listen.
huh? What y'all say? But I'm just happy he's safe. I'm happy church ended. I just had so much fun in church though. Like,
You caught that? Did you see her look up in the sky and look? I'm happy church ended. I'm just happy. I had so much fun. And then you see her eyes look up and start shifting because she's getting ready to start telling lies again. She had a moment right there where she was relaxed. And it slips out. It always slips out, but we got to be on point. We got to catch it. We always got to catch it. Thank you.
church
Ones
was
in
so
the
much
chat,
fun.
y'all.
Even when
Put
like,
ones
and
in
then
the
like
chat
Sam's
for
on
me.
days like this. Like, I feel so good going to church on a Friday because, you know, anybody else did be going to a club, nigga house.
All the places that she wish she was at right now.
And y'all keep saying what I could be doing. I'm telling you, I'm doing what I want to do right now. Like, nothing is not holding me back from being the best me. Like, when Blue start holding me back and I start getting in more trouble and
Look at her throwing
y'all
shade
start
on the
seeing me
still.
online.
Look at her still. The man in jail, y'all. She's scratching. She grabbing at anything. Y'all don't even get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. She grabbing at anything. 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 Let me make sure my nails blue. Let me make sure I go to church. Let me make sure this. Oh, this ain't working. This live, it ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't working. Blueface. We go back to what I know. We go back to what I know and remind people that I'm a damsel in distress because, you know, when Blueface did this and that, how ungrateful. How ungrateful and selfish. But see, she has no conscience. Ungrateful doesn't mean anything to her. She's actually she's actually ungrateful, and she's also, oh my goodness, what's the word that I'm looking for? She's ungrateful and she is very, it's a word that I'm looking for, and it's not privileged. Privilege is not the word that I'm looking for. It's when somebody feels like they deserve more than the next, and they do. I was thinking about this word earlier, but I can't think of it right now. Y'all got it. She's ungrateful, but she's also, that word that I'm looking for is like where she thinks that she's just, oh, she deserves this and she deserves that, but she really don't. what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Entitled. My girl. That's what I'm talking about. Earth back to the moon. My bad. My bad. I said my girl, but I could be wrong. I think it's my boy. One for my girl, two for my boy, Earth back to the moon. Which one? Because I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm just getting to know you. You feel me? But yes, entitled. If I was right with if it's my boy, put a one. If it's my girl, put a two. Okay, my girl, Earth back to the moon got me. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Yes, her fans felt that way. Yes. She's entitled and selfish. Did y'all not hear her? She just went back to trying to be a victim of Blueface while wearing blue nails, while talking about Blue and how she holding it down for him. But then y'all know what she remembered? Y'all know what she remembered just now? She back and forth. See, that's what I tell y'all about that spirit. Her body is an open vessel. It's literally an open vessel. And this is what we got to remember and be careful of. We want to try to be in our spirit more than we are in our flesh. We do. We really want to try to do that. We want to try our best. We're going to fall short sometimes. We're going to slip up sometimes. We're not perfect. Literally, we all make mistakes. But if we're not grounded and we don't understand what's really happening around us, if we don't understand it, we're lost. Therefore, we are open and we are vulnerable to being used by for the devil or God. You understand? And I just feel like that negative energy, even if you don't want to call it the devil or the enemy, that negative force, that negative energy runs up and down her, runs all through her. Like I remember looking at a poster, right, with the chakras on it, and I feel like I believe it's 7 chakras. I could be wrong, but I remember seeing a poster, and it was like the crown chakra, the throat chakra, I believe it's the heart chakra, it might call it something else, right? But I think it's the 7 chakras or whatever. But I'm bringing it up. Y'all can correct me too if y'all know. But I'm bringing it up because anytime that I think about her and her spirit, I just think about just negative energy running up and down her chakras, bro. That's literally what I think about. Literally. Let me see if I was right. I don't know. Y'all correct me in the comments while we watch the video.
Going back and forth with bitches, or you feel me? Like when you start seeing me not being me, then start, Krishan, you know, this ain't really, like, no. I'm not finna be playing with Blue like a little girl. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. My son is my son. So yeah, like shit is different. I ain't letting none of that shit slide, or shit I used to be on, the shit I used to cry about, the shit I used to get drunk about. I don't do none of that. Like, what? None of that. I don't do none of that.
Is it because
And vice versa, like
we exposed you about that?
Put up with,
You brought him up again to be a victim. Now you're trying to be a victim again.
I'm not finna be playing with Blue.
Let me tell y'all why she doing this, because after she got that tattoo, she lost all them followers. So she was literally just talking about Blue, right? And then she remembered, I lost all those followers because people don't like him because I painted him out to be a straight Ike Turner ass nigga. Period. So let me remember that people don't like him. And maybe that's the key. Maybe I need to go back to bashing him. He ain't gonna hear this. He in jail. I can do what I want. I'm telling y'all, I'm grown. I do what I want. That's what she gives. That's what she gives.
Doing what I want to do right now. Like, I'm nothing. It's not holding me back.
Boom.
Being the best me. Like, when Blue start holding me back, and I start getting in more trouble, and y'all start seeing me online, going back and forth with bitches, or you feel me? Like, when you start seeing me not being me, then start, Krishan, you know, this ain't really, like, no. I'm not finna be playing with Blue like a little girl. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. My son is my son. So yeah, like shit is different. different.
She didn't say my son, it's our son. Thank you, sis. Please, please do what Shantae said. And please hit the like button. I'm gonna come over here to the comments real quick, y'all. I know we ain't even through this halfway through this video, y'all. And I'm really how important it is, bro. It really is. But I gotta let her get through this. Y'all. So I'm gonna pull back on popping every single word, and I'm gonna try to just remember. I'm gonna get my notebook real quick because I gotta let y'all get through this video. I really do. Because it's already 3, bro. It's already 3. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all get through this, but y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. And I might start just putting it in the comments too as I go so we can get through it. But y'all see what's going on. Y'all already see. And let me put up my email and my IG so that when I redo the moderators, I can y'all can get in touch with me. I can get in touch with y'all. We can make a group. You know what I'm saying? We can do all of that. So let me see. Hold up. Not that one. It's this one. Okay, boom. That's how you can get in contact with me. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the live because we got to get through this. I really want to get to the other one too. So let me go ahead and get to that.
I ain't letting none of that shit slide or shit I used to be on, the shit I used to cry about, the shit I used to get drunk about. I don't do none of that. Like, what? None of that. I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. And vice versa. Like, he's not finna put up with shit either. So it's like, okay, now that, yeah. But I'm just so happy that he's okay. Like, it's been fucking 15 days without talking to this nigga because he's on a hold. And I know that sucks for him because it's like, damn, you know? No, y'all just got me fucked up for real. I know I'm about to take the lashes off. Where my shades at? I think I lost my shades, y'all. I wanted to cry because when I realized that, I'm like, did I really just lose my shades?
I thought you said you don't cry no more. I thought you said you don't cry about stuff like this no more. You just said you don't do that no more.
I haven't been getting my lashes or nothing, but because I've just been taking a break, like just being able to move around how I want to move around. Move
You
around.
just said
Move around.
stop. We ain't doing that. Do y'all see? She's reading the comments, and people in the comments might be saying, I'm gonna go back and look at the one with the comments because I want to see what the comments are saying so that I can literally point out to y'all that literally whatever she's saying is being shaped by whatever the comments are saying. She wants the comments to be on her side. So now this girl done went back to, you said in the beginning of this video that she was able to shit on Blue while he wasn't there, while he was out, while he was free. And you shitted on him while he was out and while he was free. You done did all of that. But now you're literally sitting up here saying, I can do what I want to do now. I can do. You was able to do that. Cut it out. We're not doing that. You still trying to make him the motherfucking villain. You still trying to be a victim of Blueface. And he's literally letting you live in his house, and that's not his baby. Shut up. Because notice that Krishan said that my baby is my baby because she know it. She didn't say my baby is Blueface baby and my baby. She didn't say my baby is our baby. She didn't say that. She said my baby is my baby. Krishan, you know what's up. Shut up. Shut up. You ain't finna let that man be a fucking villain when he can have your ass out. You wouldn't even be there. You wouldn't even be there. That's not his child. We know that. Anybody want to challenge you, we can have a healthy debate on my next live. I promise you we can. As long as y'all can stay respectful and I stay respectful to y'all, because that's what I believe in, and we keep it on subject, we can literally have a healthy debate. I can have up to like 10 or 12 people on my StreamYard. And we can have 5 people that agree with what I agree with, and we can have 6 people that feel opposing, whether they know each other or don't. And we can literally have a healthy debate. I'm not with the name calling. I'm not with the getting out of line or none of that. Because I understand that it's some people who probably don't believe that that's his baby. It's some people who probably really think that I'm being malicious by saying that, and I'm not. I'm not. I'm just not going to continue to perpetuate the generational curse that Carlissa said that she does not want to continue, because that happened with Andre. Andre just found out who his dad is. The young man is either 30 or in his early 30s, and he just found out who his dad is. And she took full responsibility for that, and she did everything she could. But Andre is a talented brother, and we're going to get into that another time. But Andre is a talented brother, and he got a good heart too. Them kids was loved. You can say what you want about her, but she loved her kids. Some people say she do too much for him and all this and that. And she like, well, it's because this, and this. And we got him. We got his back. So, period. He's a talented brother. He's a handsome young man, and he has great potential. And I understand how he could be going through some things sometimes because he's just getting to know who his dad is. And Callie and John, they knew who their dads was, but Andre, he just found out who his dad is. Why would I stand by and look at Ronnie and look at that baby and say, dang, they look closely alike, while I'm literally sitting up here telling y'all about how she is? Why would I not talk about that? We need to find the father because the baby needs an advocate right now. The baby needs somebody to make her take care of him, because she's not doing it. She brought that baby to church looking for a picture. She brought that baby to church looking for a picture. And I don't know, have y'all seen a picture? Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all seen a picture. But I haven't seen a picture. And if we haven't seen no picture, I'm hoping and thinking it was because Sarah Jakes ain't having that crap. She ain't having it. Some people, you can say, oh, I want to go to this person's church, I want to do this and that, and they tapped in and they know what's going on social media, and they're not going to turn you away because they don't turn nobody away, but they're not going to be a part of your circus either. And be taking pictures of them holding up the baby and doing all this and that, and knowing what kind of hernia that baby had. You got to think about that. Think about the fact that hernia that I sent to some of the people, and if you matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to Shantae right now. If you don't have it, sis, I'm about to send it to you right now because I can't post it, right? But if you see this deformity on this precious, beautiful baby, and then you think about how much she had that baby out right after birth, and how dangerous that is, and people got the nerve. They got the nerve to be mad at Blueface for putting the picture out. And that's the only way that baby got this surgery. She would have still been lollygagging. I'm about to send it, sis.
And then this is the most time I've ever been at peace. Like, not like that, but
Most time you ever been at peace. Do you hear how she doing? She throwing him under the bus, y'all, right before my eyes. Yo, that's what I told what did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Let me tell y'all something. My intention is to be as honest as possible with y'all. That's what y'all gonna get over here. My intention is to be as honest as possible. Note that I'm saying that's my intention because I am not perfect. I am not. I am not perfect, but my intention is to be 100% honest with y'all. I told y'all that I started watching this video and I got to a certain part and I stopped it. Did I not say, and I didn't even notice the stopping point, but I said, I think I was halfway through or a little bit over that. Where are we right now in this video? Y'all are catching my raw reaction because I did not know about the whole throwing him under the bus. I did not know about that. But she sat in there and she read these comments after she was talking about, oh, he said that she his and it belonged to him and he better not, and I better not do this and that. And then you talked about everything you could have been doing that you're not doing and you resent the baby. And I just told y'all it ain't nobody to blame because he in jail. And this girl, this woman still is about to drag him under that bus. She gonna bring him out of jail just to drag him under the bus no more. That man need a new attitude and a new address when he get out. Zero contact. That's not his baby. God is trying to help you. And I get it. Because I make the same mistakes when it comes to my heart. I be trying to just do the right thing and be a good person and hope that person see that I love them and hope that they stop whatever it is that they doing that's foul to me. Hopefully, I can love them enough to see that they don't got to do those things to me because I got their back. No. Some people in this world, when they see that in you, they going to abuse it. And they're going to use and abuse you until you dried up and you ain't got no energy left, no motivation left, no nothing left. And you got to literally figure it out and figure out how you got there and find yourself and try to get out of it. Not try to do. You got to get out of it. But then when you think back, you realize God has been giving me signs for years about this. And I wouldn't listen. So my role right now, because when I say what was it all for, Lord, the only thing that makes sense is for me to tell my story so that I can prevent other people from going all the way down like I had to go. Maybe I can catch you in the between so you can hurry up and catch your balance and get back up. That's what my life's work I want to be. Just so we're clear. That's why I want to talk to my moderators. That's why I want to get to know the people who are on my channel, because I'm thinking about other things that I want to do with y'all, with this family, with this channel, with this community. So I'm gonna let this play because y'all, I know, but I be having to get it out, bro. I be wanting y'all to know, bro. Now this girl literally finna drag this man under the bus after you just said that you did what you wanted to do when he was out. So now you're about to play a victim because of the way whatever they saying in the comments, I guarantee you that is making her feel the need to do this, to drag that man under the bus.
Since he been in jail, nigga, there's no toxic shit going on.
Wow.
He's able to think clear. What he say things clear. I can understand him. We get along.
Wow.
Nigga, I just been okay. You hear me? None of no drama shit. Like,
wow.
Only drama shit I can't really get with is that little shit that happened at the house with the father. Like who is some people that came? Like, I'm still asking myself, like, who is some people? Like, imagine somebody out front of your house with a gun, waiting for somebody to come outside.
Hold up.
So you can run in.
You was setting that man daddy up.
He said,
I'm sorry, y'all. I said I'm gonna stop. I am, y'all. I did not hear this part, all right? I didn't. I promise y'all. I ain't gonna make no promises because I'm going on how I'm feeling. I'm gonna do my best to let this play through the rest without stopping it. But I'm telling y'all, if that really happened, then she's trying to set Blueface dad up because she can't do what she want to do with him in the house. He in the way to her. She probably have to go to him for money. And she want to have access to it all. And he knows better. He knows that he shouldn't give her access. She's a pen pal, Blue. There's hundreds of thousands of them. If y'all know where Blue at, write that nigga a letter and talk to him. If y'all know where he at, y'all can inbox me, DM me, and tell me how to write him. I will write him. I promise you I will. We need to be writing this man. Because he ain't perfect, and you can write down how you feel about what he did, whatever. But we need to be writing this man and letting this man know what she's doing, because he is in danger dealing with her. And that's period. That ain't no bashing, that ain't no defaming, that ain't no even no alleged. That's a fact. She has a record to prove it. She don't have no regard for human life. She proved it. No regard for human life. You could literally be wounded, and she will carry you outside in the cold to football games, churches, studios, meet and greets, everywhere.
Able to think clear. What he say things clear. I can understand him. We get along. Like, I just been okay. You hear me? None of no drama shit. Like, only drama shit I can't really get with is that little shit that happened at the house with the father. Like, who is some people that came? Like, I'm still asking myself, like, who is some people? Like, imagine somebody.
You know who them
Imagine
people
somebody
was.
out front of your house with a gun.
You know who that
Come
was.
outside, so you can run in. Just imagine somebody. Like, why you picking up your kid?
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Okay, I'm glad you said that. I told y'all I was gonna try. But I couldn't guarantee it, right? I told y'all I was gonna try though. I really did. Oh my God, thank you so much, Kalia. I need it. I appreciate it. I need it. I do. And I'm thankful. I really am. Because I need it. So thank you so much. Because I really do need it. Like, I really do. And I appreciate it. I don't be wanting to say nothing, but I be really in my mind praying like, Lord, please let somebody have it in their heart. And I appreciate you doing that, because I need it. I appreciate it so much. Now, my sister said something very cherry on top. You hear, Cherry? Cherry on top. Let's talk. Cherry said Sarah Jakes was said to be a child thief. TD Jakes looks bad. What WTF? Now, I don't know how you feel about the rest of this content, right? But I want to talk about that, because it wasn't her, it was her sister. It was her sister. And I want to talk about that. I want to do a video about it. I can't interrupt what we're doing now, right? But I want to do a video about it, because I did see that. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much, Lee. Thank you so much. Lee, I appreciate you. I do. Cherry on top. We're gonna do a video about that, okay? Because I do want to talk about it, girl. TJ said to be the child. Yeah. Cherry, she better not let that family get close. For real, I want to talk about that, y'all. I want to talk about it, because it's not Sarah. Because Sarah has her children. She's married and all this and that, but it's the sister. And I saw the story of the girl. I was watching the YouTube channel and everything, because that hit home with me. You understand what I'm saying? That really hit home with me in a certain way, if you know what I'm saying. Put a one in the chat if y'all know what I'm saying. When I say that hit home with me, I just want to know if y'all feel me on that. I can't go too much, because I'll get caught up in it, and then it'll move away from what we on now, because I'm very passionate about that right there, because it hit home with me. You know what I'm saying? That whole story about everything. It wasn't Sarah Jakes though. It was the sister. I don't know the sister name anymore. Thank you, TT. Okay, somebody understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm gonna say stuff to y'all, and it's gonna be a reference to something that I already said. So you just gotta be on point because I'm trying to keep the feng shui a certain way. You feel me? If I gotta do what I gotta do, I just want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? But that hit home with me. So I really want to talk about that. And I thought about bringing it up, but I was like, when I talk about that, it's gonna be the whole live because I watched that whole thing. I cried when I saw that because that's how much it hit home, and that's why I got a problem with what Krishan doing. Because if y'all know that story, then y'all know that religion, spiritual manipulation was used in that situation. And I get it and I understand it so much. And so with that being said, I wonder if Krishan know that first of all. And second of all, I would rather her do that and give the baby to Sarah Jakes or even her sister. I would rather her do that, even if she wanted to do it quietly because she don't want to look bad or whatever, or whatever. However, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would rather her do that than set up a scenario where somebody comes in to rob the house and something happens and it was all goodness. It was a mistake. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how deep and dangerous this chick is. She keeps bringing up that story, and the story changing all the time. We know who stopped them. We know what happened. You were the reason why they didn't come in. They probably drove all the way out here from Baltimore. Y'all love making trips. Don't forget, we know the nigga got family out there in Cali. Remember, he was talking about LA County. Don't make me go to the video right now, Krishan. Don't play with me. Blue in jail, so he feel like he could be in the clear to come over there. Don't play with me. You could have been up talking to him all night, and then Blue Daddy woke up and was like, "What's going on?" and played like it was somebody doing something. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And I promise y'all, if anything happens to that baby, it's not no accident. If they all of a sudden somebody run up in the house and anything happened to that baby, and Blue Daddy is up. I'm telling you, it's up because I can see her dropping them seeds. She thinks she's slick. She resent the baby, y'all, because the baby not what he was supposed to be for her. He not doing what he was supposed to do for her. Remember what her plan was. She told us what her plan was before she even got pregnant. Before Blue even started claiming her in public, she told us what her plan was. When she came back and did that live about Jaden after Jaden and Blueface sister pulled up on her. And she said, "Oh no, I fuck with you, I fuck with you." And then ran into a statue and ran out the house with no clothes on. How do you all of a sudden not have on clothes? You all of a sudden butt naked. What was really going on? How did you really run away so fast that you ran into a statue and then knocked your shit out like that? I seen somebody say that she had dentures in the she had no bottom teeth. That is true because we did see that on No Jumper. The dude I told y'all remind me of Teddy from Black Ink. He said it and he said it twice, so we do know that that is true. Now y'all know that I'm not discriminating at all. Y'all already know what's up with me. You know what I'm saying? So look, but the facts are the facts. And that was said because that was a fact that we didn't know. That was said because that was something that most people didn't even catch. You know? So I'm gonna let this continue. But yes, we definitely do want to. I'm definitely gonna do a live on that. How can you see what's this? I would not be surprised when she starts saying Blue's father is looking for her. Yep. Looking at her weird or he tried doing something to her. Listen, I promise you, I ain't even gonna lie. I said there is no telling what that girl would do. It's really not. And the thing about it that's messed up is women like her that make it hard for women like me, if you know what I'm saying. Because y'all see how I am. Y'all see my personality. Y'all see, like I just told y'all, that I have intentions on being 100% honest with y'all. I ain't coming to y'all saying that I'm always 100% honest because I know that I'm flawed. I know that I'm not perfect, but I can tell you what my intentions are. That's what I intend to do. My intentions are pure, but that don't mean that I'm not gonna make no mistakes. You feel me? It don't mean that I'm not gonna make no mistakes. But all I can do is be real about them, and I don't have problems discussing my mistakes because I have no intentions on doing them again. Because I literally just want to learn from them and keep going. That's literally what I want to do. That's one thing. The second thing I wanted to say was, um, darn it, I lost it because I was saying, yeah. Um, I was saying that I have no intentions on doing that, no intentions on being dishonest. And I know that I'm not perfect. But when I wake up in the morning, I don't wake up with intentions on hurting anybody or doing any wrong to anybody or anything like that. Right? So it's women like her that make it hard for women like me. I've already talked about it and I've already told my story. And it's you, if you want to see it, you can go see it. It's still up. But I'm not talking about it right now because this is about Krishan. But I do want to say that I thought about that too. Because she's reckless, she'll say anything. And it's women like her that make it hard for women like me. Because people start victim shaming and victim blaming, and that shit hurts and makes you have to relive it all over again. But it's because of women who play games. It's not all because of it, but that's a part of it. All it takes is for one time if somebody to say that about somebody and it not be true. The person who the allegation was about is going to automatically assume that all women are like that. And it's not true. Some women just really went through a bad experience. And to be honest with you, it's like the older I get and the more that I understand exactly what happened to me and what's going on, the more hurtful it is because I realized certain times when I was getting groomed, when I thought that it was just, I was just, you know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that that's what was happening. You know, I'm not gonna stay on that for too long, but if that happens, y'all know we're gonna pop her too on that. We're gonna get to the bottom of that. But I wouldn't be surprised, bro, if she did try to say something like that. Because this girl will do and say anything. She literally dragging a man under the bus that is in jail because of her, just like last time he was in jail because of her, trying to protect her, trying to show her he'll protect her and do anything for her. Meanwhile, she gets to go on the run and be in his house. They not snitching on her. She could have went to jail that day. But Blue Daddy acted like she wasn't there. So if she crossed him like that and it's not true and she make up something like that, y'all understand why I be on her head. Because she damn sure would do something like that and not even care about the fact that, girl, you could have been in jail if it wasn't for him acting like you wasn't there. And if you have him set up, you'll do anything. The tires was flat, but they didn't come in the house. They just waited on him to come outside. That nigga from Vegas. He ain't got nobody in California that want to do that. He live in Vegas. He came there to watch your ass, and you know it. And you're trying to think of creative ways to get rid of your dead weight, as you probably would see it as, which is your baby and Blueface dad. And Wack 100 at times, but you try to manipulate him. You think you know how to manipulate Wack. Because he called to pay your phone bill. So that lets me know where you are financially. So now you ready to start R-wording people with a stick and calling people to the house to wait outside to hit a lick? No, ma'am. And I don't be meaning for it to rhyme, girl. It just be coming out like that, girl. It just be flowing like that, girl. Let me finish the video. Let me go ahead and finish the video. I'm sorry.
There's somebody outside with a mask and a gun. Like, that shit is like diabolical. Like, it's like at this point, y'all stop doing that. Cause like you mess around and go in the wrong house and think that it was sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. Like, that shit is not cool. And then it's like, why do you want to take something that's not yours? Like, this world is getting real thin. Like, going on, like people dying, people
Pay
getting
attention to what
robbed.
she's saying. Pay attention to
It's
what
just like
she's
it's so much
saying. All right. Can y'all hear me now? It might have hit mute by mistake, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Put a can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me now, right? Let me get a ones. Let me see ones. I'm about to play the video. If y'all can hear the video too, keep the ones going. Let me get as many ones as y'all can give me. Thank y'all so much. Let's keep it going. Ones in the chat if you can hear me. Ones in the chat if you can hear the video too. Hear her. Can y'all hear her? Okay, we got Tenali, thank you for putting the one. We watching you, honey. No, but you're clear. Wait, you can't hear Krishan? Bro, to be honest with y'all, I already know what it is. I already know what it is. And for the sake of the replay game, we're just gonna have to do a part two, y'all, for the sake of the replay game, because I'm not gonna be doing the whole put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me right now. If y'all can hear me right now, put a one in the chat. I can't hear her, but you okay. Listen, y'all, we just gonna go ahead and do a part two for the sake of the replay gang, okay? Because I really appreciate them. They come through and I want them to keep coming through. So I'm gonna try to start putting time steps in the videos and everything. But at the end of the day, I know what's going on, and I'm just gonna go ahead and end it right now, and we're gonna do a part two. And I'm gonna make sure that I do it to where it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? People who know. If you know, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to y'all. We not done. I'm gonna get the timestamp out of this video. Matter of fact, let me get it now before we get off. Let me go ahead and get it now so we can have it in the chat. We stopped at 15:23. All right, we was at 15:23 in this video. And so on part two, I'm gonna run it back about a minute or two. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, and we're gonna do a part two. I love y'all so much. I appreciate it. It don't have nothing to do with my batteries. It's something else, but it is what it is. I'm not even going. Y'all know what it is by now. Love y'all. See y'all later. Shout out to the replay gang. I'm doing this for y'all because I don't want y'all to have to sit through no interruptions and no issues. So y'all make sure y'all put a one in the chat for me in the replay gang. Put hashtag replay gang. Shout out to the notification gang. Shout out to becoming family. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Make sure y'all come back for part two, baby. We going in, baby. We going in.